Do you love plants? Do you find yourself sniffing flowers in the spring and picking pumpkins in the fall? If so, you should consider the business side of gardening. But Mr. Narrator, I don't have any outdoor space. How can I have a garden? Well, don't you worry. With our trusty to-do list, we're going to show you how to make an indoor garden that you can harvest and sell. Meet Billy. Billy's always had a bit of a green thumb and loved how potted plants brighten up a room. When a room has a plant in it, he just feels like he can breathe a little deeper. Whoa, easy, Billy. Leave some air for the rest of us. Billy has decided to use his love of plants to start his own indoor garden. The first thing we'll do is gather supplies. This may seem obvious, but our most important supply will be our plants. There are lots of different things you can grow indoors, but we're going to start off easy with an herb garden of parsley, rosemary, and mint. So you should buy starter plants of each herb. Make sure to select healthy starter plants with lots of green leaves. They should also have a good, strong smell. Ooh, minty. You'll also need some potting soil and some pots. For the pots, heavy clay or terracotta are best, as they allow for the water and air to circulate. But you could also use plastic pots as well. The bigger the pot, the larger your plant can grow. For a first-time garden, try to find pots with a 6-inch diameter. These will work for most anything you want to grow. You'll also need saucers to place under each pot. You'll also need a sunny window that will get your plants at least 5 hours of daylight. And since you'll be bundling these for sale, you can use some twine and cardstock for labeling. Looks like we're ready to go, Billy. Let's learn the job. Now, if you're an ambitious gardener, you can buy seeds and potting soil and make your own starter plants. This will take some more time, but will also give you total control over the health of the plant. Now take your healthy starter and transfer it into your larger pot, filling it in with the potting soil. Be gentle as you go. These herbs are just babies. Once you've got your plants set, the job then becomes about maintenance. You'll need to tend to the plants and make sure they stay healthy. Water the plants a few times a week, making sure to keep the soil moist to the touch without overwatering. Check the saucers under the plants to make sure the water is draining properly. Proper drainage prevents the plant's roots from rotting. You'll also need to rotate the plants to make sure they get steady exposure to the sun. This will help them grow evenly. Each plant will grow at its own pace, but once they reach 6 to 8 inches, you can start to harvest them. If you're not experienced with scissors, ask someone older to help you out. When you clip your herbs, only take about 1/4 of the plant or less, and give the plant time to grow between clippings. You'll notice that with the parsley and mint, the more you clip them, the more they'll grow. As your plants get bigger, consider transferring them to larger pots. Once you've got your clippings, take them to the sink for washing. Give them a cold rinse, being sure to knock off any soil. Then set them aside on a paper towel to dry. Once dry, you can tie them into bunches and use the cardstock to make a label. Those look great, Billy. Billy, you sure do have a green thumb. Those plants look great. Now that you've learned the job, it's time to grow your business. Make some flyers to get the word out about your garden. Be sure to let people know what makes your herbs so special. When you've got your flyers made, bring one down to the local restaurant. Maybe your rosemary could be used in one of their dishes. Try to take orders in advance. That way, as soon as your herbs are ready, you have a customer waiting. If you have a favorite food that involves your herbs, print out the recipe and include it with your delivery. It'll make for a personal touch and encourage your customers to experiment with the herbs. Billy, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were raised on a farm. You gathered your supplies, you learned the job, and you grew your business. And as an added bonus, you brought more fresh plants into your home. Take a good sniff of that rosemary, Billy. You earned it. And if digging in the soil isn't your thing, never fear. Just watch our other Kid Business videos for more great ideas. See you out there, kids!